Hello, this is Hank Taylor with Experience in Eddie in Thailand in a new series of videos I wish to present to you now for your own fulfillment and joy. Stay tuned to learn more about the gifts that will change your life as we remain one step away from paradise. At the present time, the historical moment and undetermined future of COVID-19 evolves within our lives. With the world issue before us now, we find ourselves limited and separated from a life we all took for granted. We must now look into our future as well as ourselves to figure out our own adjustment to life, no matter how difficult as it may be. The video series that I plan for you now will take you on a simple journey of life that I hope will prepare you better for all you need to understand. The first lesson and story I wish to introduce comes from a life circumstance of a dear friend of mine. Akil Anwar and his family were once refugees who made their own transition in life to survive. Survival is an instinct that we must all persist in, no matter what any of us may face. May Akil's own faith, will, and determination set an example of adjustment for your own life. As a computer technician with certain stability and living a moderate life in Pakistan, Akil realized his own blessings in life. He was further concerned, however, about the lack of education that existed for the 4 children of a nearby village. Akil desired to help with these children, so he began to teach them himself. As a Christian that he was, Akil's influence was unfortunately resented by a militant Muslim group who charged him with blasphemy against Allah. Akil and his family fled for their lives to escape the Muslim directive that evolved to kill Akil and his family. Akil and his family escaped to Thailand. They continued to live a depressed state of living without any security beyond their own steadfast Christian belief. They all prayed through the next 6 years of their lives that they would remain safe and protected. They had their special Christian foundation as well as each other to live for. But that is all that they had. Akil and his wife, Fakar, and their 2 teenage children, Nishwan and Simran, lived in a one-room apartment where they survived on handouts and existing only from the support they received from their family and friends and food resources that they managed from the local churches where they lived in Bangkok. As refugees, they were unable to work and lived as illegal immigrants in the presence of refugee support that was very limited. Their safety and existence was a fear that they faced daily. This trial for them, however, proved many miraculous events in their life, which sustained their life and their own solid Christian faith. On the contrary, I always found Akil with a smile on his face, and he never worried about the protection and confidence he always proved through his own resilience, faith, and blessings he prayed for and received. For 6 long years, Akil's strength for his family and our Lord's blessing for them was my own undeniable spiritual lesson I will never forget. Now, what made the difference in Akil's life? Akil's life existed within his heart, beyond the reality and lesson in life that he chose for himself. Prayer was Akil's strength and blessing that created the spiritual value that he claimed through the many miracles and protection our Lord allowed for his family. Prayer, faith, and love kept his family bonded together as they lived in that single-room apartment for 6 years. As such, we all must first claim what we want our life to be and seek the element of spirituality first to create the reality that is beyond us. We need to look at 3 things now: love, prayer, and reality, and how they all must work together. Rule number 1, create the reality that you want. We create good or bad within ourselves, regardless of the issues of life that surround us. As we all wish to live a happy and complete life, we must realize we must create that life within ourselves first. Our reaction to life must be positive, regardless of the circumstances that surround us. Rule number 2, prayer is your life force. Prayer is an essential foundation of life. Understand that you will be beaten up by life itself if you think you can do without it. There is a spiritual resource within us that is far beyond the circumstance of religion. It is an undeniable strength within you that goes beyond any normal adjustment of life, and a gift we all have that we all need to unlock. Rule number 3, love is the energy that binds life together. Love will always be the greatest gift and adjustment you can give to yourself or anyone. Life cannot exist properly without a healthy dose of love. This is the impact of life that we lose first when our problems begin to surround us. Love is a positive element that must reign first in life. Negativity is a factor you must control in your life. Do not let negativity control you. These 3 rules are the primary sources of life. They are the reality of life that makes life worth living. Always keep these rules in check. Let none slip away from you. If you have enjoyed this simple introduction, proceed on to the next video. Please subscribe to this channel and encourage your friends to watch it as well. This series is a dynamic yet basic introduction to life, with a message and a gift that creates the best opportunity for your life now. It's time to find your own paradise. Stay safe, protected, and well blessed.